Sakai Obuwas with many African countries and cities we called by name were actually names given to us by colonizers. Names meant to erase our identity, our culture, our history. Let's fix that. This is not just about names. This is about reclaiming who we are. Zimbabwe. Before independence, they were called Southern Rhodesia, named after the evil Cecil Rhodes, a British colonizer who stole land and killed our people. After independence in 1980, it became Zimbabwe, from Zimba, Zimbabwe, meaning house of stone. Then we have Ghana. They used to be called Gold Coast because that's what the British came for, our gold. But in 1957, they said enough and became Ghana, named after an ancient West African empire. Then Burkina Faso. France called it Upper Volta, but in 1984, the year I was born, under Thomas Sankara, it was renamed to Burkina Faso, land of the upright people. Then we have DRC, ODRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. They were once called Congo Free State under King Leopold II, then changed to Belgian Congo, then to Zaire under Mobutu Sese Seko. Finally, it's Democratic Republic of Congo, but the fight for identity still continues. Now, I see you've touched on countries. Now let's talk about cities. Harare was once called Salisbury, named after a British lord. It became Harare in 1982, honoring a Shona chief. Then Kinshasa in DRC, formerly known as Leopoldville, named after the King of Belgium, one of the most cruelest colonizers in history. We don't honor abusers. Then we have Addis Ababa, known to its Oromo people as Fine Fine. The fight to restore indigenous names still continues. Then you have Maputo, which was once called Lourenço Marques, after a Portuguese trader. Now it's proudly Maputo, the heart of Mozambique. Even in South Africa, there was huge debates when Pretoria was being renamed to Tshwane, because Pretoria honors the Voortrekker, and Tshwane is the name of the land. But the sad thing is that it didn't end with countries and cities. It also touched on natural landmarks, which were renamed by the colonizers. Like for one, Lake Victoria. Did you know its real name was Nyanza? But the British renamed it after Queen Victoria, who never saw it. We also have Victoria Falls. We were all taught that it's his name, but the real name is Musiwatunya, meaning the smoke that thunders. Based by Mount Kilimanjaro, the indigenous Chaga people call it Kipo. The current name is a result of European miscommunication. Every time we call these colonial names, we echo the languages of our oppressors. But when we learn, when we teach, when we reclaim, we are healing. Africa was not born with the names we use today, but we have power to restore them, to speak our truths, to correct the map. That's a shout out to Zolega Mazi for inspiring this video.